Well, hello and a very warm welcome to all our viewers. You're watching the Cricket Next YouTube channel. My name is Kanav Bali, and we are here to talk about India versus Australia. Fourth Test, Day 3. The lunch has just begun. Lunch शुरू हुआ है. पहला सेशन अभी खत्म हुआ है. And more or less again this session also belonged to Australia, especially with the two wickets of Rishabh Pant and Ravindra Jadeja, two batters who resumed batting today. They remained not out last night. आज बैटिंग शुरू करी and it was looking like it's that they'll settle down easily. They were scoring at a good rate, but then Rishabh Pant being Rishabh Pant, the kind of shots as everybody says that you live by the sword, you die by the sword. That's always the case with Rishabh Pant. He got out in a way that has again woken up social media. जो आधी नींद में भी मैच देख रहे थे वो अब ट्वीट करने के लिए अपने इंस्टा पे डालने के लिए जाग गए हैं क्योंकि they are not happy with how Rishabh Pant got out. Ravindra Jadeja was never looking comfortable against Nathan Lyon. He got out. Nitish Kumar Reddy, I think he's batting in his own league in this series. And then there's Washington Sundar. These two are batting right now. I have with me Jamie Alter and Taus Rizvi, and we are going to discuss what all happened in the first session of day 3 of the fourth test. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Taus. Jamie, we did a live at 4:30 today. We discussed quite a few things. We discussed वो एक कमेंट आया था ना लप्पू वाला लप्पे मारना ये करना T20 revolution. We discussed Rishabh Pant also in that and how he has mastered the art of doing that. And ironically, within an hour of that guy tries to play a shot towards 5 leg, deep 5 leg जाती third man पे. And my thing is मेरे को सबसे ज्यादा frustrate क्या करता है, I tweeted this also, that when a team makes a plan for you, एक specific जगह पे एक fielder खड़ा करेंगे and that works, you fall into that trap. It really 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 irritates me. Your thoughts on Rishabh Pant? यार, it's a batting paradise this wicket. फील्ड खुला था, सिंगल्स आ रहे थे, डबल्स आ रहे थे. आर यू हैप्पी और डू यू आर यू कमिंग फ्रॉम दैट स्कूल ऑफ थॉट कि ऋषभ पंत ऐसे ही खेलते हैं तो it's give or take with him?
नहीं, the moment it happened, I was about to send you a message. I said, चलो ठीक है, I'm sure मैं तो फिर भी घर पे हूँ, सोफे पे हूँ, कंबल के नीचे हूँ. You're in office, you must be more frustrated. And immediately I thought about the same thing we discussed, कि how two people came on my stream yesterday and said कि ये सिर्फ लप्पा है. And I told you, I said, but वो लप्पे शॉट मारकर इस सीरीज में आउट नहीं हुआ है. और भाई 45 मिनट बाद he goes and does that. Now, the shot was idiotic. It was not called for. He should be not penalized, but he needs to have a stern dressing down. But हम इस common assumption में नहीं फंस सकते हैं कि ये ऐसे आउट होता है. नहीं, ये impression देता है कि ये बहुत बार ऐसे आउट हो चुके हैं, लेकिन he's never been out in this dismissal. Is it harakiri? Yes. Is it uncalled for? Absolutely. Sporting wicket. Yes, आज हम इसकी लेंगे बहुत बहुत because of the stupid shot in the match situation. अभी भी 260 200 जो भी है, बहुत रन पीछे है ये टीम. But is that how Rishabh Pant has got this far in Test career? Absolutely not. I mean, the odds are actually stacked against him when it comes to these situations. But going back to what you said, the second thought that came is when Sam Konstas was doing this for 25-30 minutes, why didn't Rohit Sharma do this? And that is the difference between a Pat Cummins. ऋषभ पंत ने एक बार किया था and the guy was already there. He moved him finer. Sam Konstas was trying 3-4 times, then he nailed 4-5-6. उसके बावजूद रोहित शर्मा के दिमाग में नहीं आया वो. That's why Pat Cummins is where he is, and that's why Rohit Sharma is possibly, if the news of Ajit Agarkar flying to Melbourne to meet him is true, possibly playing his last Test match.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see what this guy Rishabh Pant, and this is not common. ये फोटो हो सकता है ऋषभ पंत के करियर में 100 ऐसी फोटोज होंगी because this is not the first time he's playing this shot. He is known for playing these kind of shots. It works 90% of the time. It works magically. वो उनमें ऐसी skill है. But Taus, सिचुएशन रीडिंग भी एक चीज होती है. फील्ड खुला है, आपने शुरू में बाउंड्रीज मारी, ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने क्या किया, फील्ड खोल दी. यू आर गेटिंग इजी सिंगल्स, इजी डबल्स. डे 3 है, पहला सेशन है, बहुत बहुत टाइम पड़ा है टेस्ट मैच में. आपको शॉट्स खेलने से कोई नहीं रोक रहा. उससे जस्ट पहले, उस बॉल से एक बॉल पहले ये शॉट खेलने की कोशिश की गई थी और नहीं एग्जीक्यूट हुआ. उसी की अगली बॉल पे उन्होंने वापस कोशिश की और जहां मारना चाहते थे वहां गई नहीं, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ चलेगी. How do you see this यार? Because with ऋषभ पंत, सोशल मीडिया इज ऑलवेज डिवाइडेड. एक सेक्शन का है कि यार ये ऐसे ही खेलते हैं, जब चलता है हम तारीफ करते हैं, नहीं चलता तो वी क्रिटिसाइज, व्हिच इज नॉट फेयर. What do you think about this? Is it fair for him to play these kind of shots in these situations?
Fair? Not fair at all, man. This is not how you play टेस्ट क्रिकेट, स्पेशली व्हेन द सिचुएशन डिमांड कि आपको वहां पर रुकना है, वहां पर आपको कोशिश करना है. देखिए, कोशिश करना अलग होता है और होना अलग होता है. आपको यहाँ पर कोशिश करना, और अगर आप सर्वाइव कर लेते तो शायद पॉसिबिलिटी होती है कि आप एटलीस्ट फर्स्ट इनिंग्स के पास पहुंचते हैं. यहाँ पर आप आसपास भी नहीं है फर्स्ट इनिंग्स के, और यहाँ पर आप टारगेट भी चेज नहीं कर रहे. अगर आप टारगेट चेज कर रहे हैं, आपके पास नॉन स्ट्राइकर एंड पे कोई नहीं है, तो यू वांट टू टेक दोज रिस्क, you can try, but that's unfortunately how it is. It's not that कि ऋषभ पंत को नहीं आता है. ऋषभ पंत को आता है बॉल छोड़ना, एंड छोड़ना ऐसा छोड़ना कि बहुत लोग, बड़े लोग जो खेल चुके हैं ओवर द इयर्स, बहुत लोग मॉडर्न डे क्रिकेटर उनसे बेटर लीव कर लेते हैं. ऐसा नहीं है कि वो डिफेंड नहीं कर पाते. ही नोज हाउ टू डिफेंड द बॉल एंड अगेंस्ट द स्पिनर्स एज वेल. बट यू कांट हाइड फ्रॉम द फैक्ट कि यार ऋषभ पंत का जो नर्व्स है, कभी कभी ही रन्स आउट ऑफ दैट. Whether it's on purpose, whether he tries to impress somebody, whether he doesn't know, he can't control himself. The fact here is he can't control his urges, which is worrying me कि यार इतना बड़ा बंदा मैचेस जिताने के बाद, इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट खेलने के बाद, सिचुएशन अवेयरनेस नहीं आ रहा है इनको. तो दिस इज समथिंग दैट ही शुड पॉन्डर rather than we talking about it. He should start thinking कि यार क्या मैं ये कर रहा हूँ, या शॉट खेल रहा हूँ, वो सही शॉट खेल रहे, ये नीडेड था. He can play. I mean, he can take out those singles. He can take out those doubles. Maybe he may not be as classical as a Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, or a KL Rahul, but he definitely has. He can be stubborn. He can be rigid. He can play out. बट वो रियलाइज नहीं कर रहे, वो अपने पोटेंशियल को वहां तक नहीं लेके जा रहे कि मैं ड्रॉ भी करा सकता हूँ मैच. एक ही फैक्ट, एक ही सोच लेके चल रहे कि जिताना है या अग्रेसिव क्रिकेट खेलना है. दैट्स नॉट हाउ इट इज यार. यू आर इन बिटवीन दैट जेंजी एंड द पास्ट. तो अब वो बीच में रहकर यू कैन लीड बाय एग्जांपल एंड यू कैन बी द लीडर दैट वी हैव बीन सर्चिंग फॉर. तो अब वो लीडरशिप आपको नहीं मिलेगी अगर आप ऐसे अमेचरिश शॉट्स, अमेचरिश सिचुएशन, ऐसे सिचुएशन में बच्चे की तरह बिहेव करे. सो दिस इज मोर लाइक अ किड लाइक शॉट विद हु इज आस्क्ड नॉट टू प्ले इन दिस सिचुएशन, बट देन ही गोज आउट टू प्ले बिकॉज उसको पता ही नहीं अच्छा कैसा खेलना है, मैं ऐसे खेलूंगा. सो आई वाज flabbergasted यार बाय दिस पर्टिकुलर शॉट कि यार दैट वाज नॉट नीडेड राइट नाउ.
Absolutely, and just look at him. I mean, I was frustrated at that moment. I was very angry. Now I see this photo, and it's really funny to me. एक बैटर जो कहीं और खेल रहा है वो गिर के पिछली बॉल पे he fell down while playing the same kind of shot, and then he goes on to execute. वो मे बी ना वो ईगो पे भी ले लेते हैं यार, कैसे नहीं वो execute हुआ. I want to do that, and that is something that you can't do in situations like this. But Jamie, अब इनको team management, how do they point this out to him? Gautam Gambhir, Rohit Sharma, the captain, who is himself out of form, they can't walk up to him and say, "Yaar, kya kar raha hai tu? This is the situation we are in. We expect you to perform." Gautam Gambhir, do you expect someone from the team management? Because Ravi Shastri used to say that we never said anything to Rishabh Pant. Both ways, chalte the nahi chalte the, we never said anything to him. Do you expect the team management, the coach, the captain, senior batters in the team to come up to Rishabh Pant or sit with him either in a hotel or in the dressing room and talk to him about this, that you have the skills but you need to show the paces?
I would hope so. And before I continue, I'll just pick up on something that Taos Bhai said. बहुत fans आते हैं हर show पे. Sir, रोहित जाएंगे, next captain कौन है? बहुत सारे fans मुझसे ऋषभ पंत का नाम ले चुके हैं. I'm saying no. For exactly what Taos Bhai said, do not give this guy any leadership role right now. 26 के हैं, बहुत क्रिकेट खेल चुके हैं, but he is nowhere near being a leader yet or someone who people can look to. Now, he's done incredible things. He's done what no keeper in India's test history has done. He's got hundreds in England in his first tour, Australia in his first tour, South Africa in his first tour, and then he's got that Gabba win as well as a huge role in that Sydney draw. But let's just put that aside for a moment. Let's look at this whole series. A major reason why India is not dominating this series is because their greatest middle order batsman has been completely shut down by Australia, right? This shot today was an idiotic shot, a pathetic shot. I hope someone talks to him. But this has come about because Australia have found conventional ways to get Rishabh Pant out. So until he sorts it out, I hope they're not even considering him for any leadership role because he's not mature enough to be in that role. Let him back, let him sort out the issues, right? Hopefully he learns from these. I mean, like that, the last picture, more than the first two, the third one you put up, kya shot hai bhai ye? Like, this could be a day where the ball is gone for six over deep square leg, but this is a day where Nathan Lyon took the ball like this. What? Third man ke 10 kadam andar. It's an innings. It's a shot Rishabh Pant will want to forget. And I hope someone does stop because yes, it's all great when it comes off. And let's face it, 90% of the time these shots go where they want to. But जब वो 10% का margin आपको बेवकूफ बनाता है ना, that doesn't sit well. And there was a question in the lunch break show, just in the morning show, क्या T20 के आजकल के युवा खिलाड़ी defensive footwork भूल गए? Look at what Rishabh Pant was doing until he played that pathetic shot. He knew exactly when to leave, like Thathausbai said. He was defending. Is it your classical defense? No, but it's a damn good defense. Now the ball was not beating him, right? Exactly, my friend. You joined late. मैं और कनव यही बात कर रहे थे कि उस 40 मिनट के बाद जो हम दोनों ने agree किया था. Literally, I wanted to jump up and find my phone in the Kumbal and drop a message to Kanav. But I said, you know what, chodo. We have a knack of jinxing people. But yeah, just to pick up on what Thathausbai said, बात करो, इसको डांटो, जो भी करना है आपको, इसको एक मारो कान के नीचे, वो सब ठीक है. इसको लीडरशिप रोल अभी मत देना जब रोहित शर्मा को आप बहुत जल्दी यहाँ से हटाओगे.
Absolutely, let him play.
One thing I want to say.
You add to it. और उसके ऊपर एक question I want to add. Do you think he doesn't trust his defense इतना? Because he after playing few balls, defend करके, leave करके, he goes back to these kind of shots. Is it the lack of trust in his defense or is it just instinct for him?
No, I think it's more than it's instant because trust defense में जितना वो convincing मुझे तो एटलीस्ट दूर से दिखते हैं, जितना convincing वो बॉल दबा देते हैं उतना तो मुझे लगता नहीं है कि वो खुद पे वो करते हैं. He should realize, should go back and see the analysis, TV analyst कि भाई सिट विद द सीरीज कि मैं उतना डिफेंड कर लेता हूँ, मुझे आता है और कितना भी खराब विकेट पे भी कर लेते हैं भाई साहब. दिस गाय नोज हाउ टू बैट, बट द प्रॉब्लम इज ही कांट कंट्रोल हिज अर्जेस बिकॉज ही इज played so many shots and I wouldn't blame him alone. I mean, it's the T20 cricket, a lot of T20 cricket, a lot of white ball cricket has spoiled these cricketers. वो ingrained है, तो वो आपको senior cricketers से भी देखने मिलेगा. वो it's surprising that this is exactly what they should learn from the Aussies. यार ऑजीज अपने इंस्टिंक्ट्स के ऊपर कंट्रोल रखते हैं, चाहे वो कोई भी फॉर्मेट हो, किस तरह का कैसे क्रिकेट खेलना चाहिए. दे गो विद दैट पर्टिकुलर फॉर्मेट, विद दैट पर्टिकुलर रोल इंस्टेड ऑफ मिक्सिंग एवरीथिंग एंड देन गोइंग मेकिंग अ खिचड़ी आउट ऑफ देयर करियर एंड आउट ऑफ देयर बैटिंग और बॉलिंग. गोइंग बैक टू दिस ये टॉक कि यार हु शुड गो एंड टॉक. आई थिंक इट्स रोहित शर्मा, आई थिंक इट्स विराट कोहली, आई थिंक इट्स गौतम गंभीर. दे ऑल शुड गो टू ऋषभ पंत, सिट डाउन. हमारा करियर तो हो चुका है, हमने अचीव कर लिया, जो भी कर लिया, आपका बाकी है. आप ये मैच में मत जाओ कि हमने क्या किया है क्या नहीं किया है. अगर आपको कुछ बड़ा रोल देखने हैं फ्यूचर में, अगर आपको जिम्मेदारी लेनी है, इफ यू आर इन दैट, आई मीन देयर वोंट बी सिचुएशन वेयर यू विल विन ईच एंड एवरी गेम. यू हैव द एबिलिटी टू विन द गेम्स, but there will be situation where you have to curb your instincts and that is what makes you a great player. At the end of your career you will be known as यार ये बंदा तुक्का लगा के जीता मैच जिताता था, जब मैच बचाने की बारी आती थी ये भूल जाता था, इसको आता ही नहीं था. So this was his match winning streak could be termed as tukkas rather than typical batting जैसा होना चाहिए था. And unfortunately that is what we are going into with regards to Rishabh Pant. I mean he's got massive talent यार, वो talent बंदा. I don't know वो other formats में क्यों नहीं आ पा रहा है, ODIs में, T20 में, but he's got those shots यार. एक चीज है, एक एस्पेक्ट है जो वो ऑन पे ज्यादा खेलता है. अगर if he starts playing those, if he opens up other spaces, he can be more dangerous. तो जब आपके पास एक ही जरिया रहता है कि मैं ऐसे ही खेलूं या ऐसे ही खेलूं, मतलब आपके पास ये नहीं है, आपके पास ये नहीं है, आपके तो वो डेवलप है, बट वनडे को डेवलप करना है, वो कॉन्फिडेंट लाना है. तो वो जब करते लाएंगे आप नेट्स में, आप सी अगेन गोइंग बैक टू द तेंदुलकर थे यार, वो अपने कवर ड्राइव्स बंद कर दिए थे. ठीक है, जैसे कल कुछ फेज के लिए विराट कोहली कंट्रोल लाए अपने अर्जिस पे, वैसे ऋषभ पंत का भी वो काम करना है उनको, वो कैसे करना है, अगर हमको जॉब दे दे मेंटरिंग करने का तो हम कर सकते हैं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, तो हम चले जाएंगे, मान चाहिए।
Taos by taking a flight to Australia to have a word with Rishabh Pant. This is on the cards now. But yes, क्रिसमस निकल गया लेकिन इंडियन बैटर्स के गिफ्ट देने की आदत जा नहीं रही है. They have been gifting their wickets to the Australian team. But Jamie, एक ऐसा बैटर जिसने, and we talked about him also in the morning live, he has been so impressive in this series, and that is Nitish Kumar Reddy. Already 200 runs in this Border Gavaskar Trophy, batting at number 8, lower down the order. He has been so impressive. As of now, as we speak, he's playing at the score of 40 of 61 balls with 3 fours, 1 sixes. What is it that make Nitish Kumar Reddy so successful with the bat in hand? ऐसा क्या है जो और बैटर्स नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, जो ये यंगस्टर डेब्यू किया जिसने इस सीरीज में, वो कर रहा है?
Looks like talent, looks like no baggage. I mean, he has been the main positive of this series because, come on, let's face it, how many of us thought he'd be playing all 5 test matches? Nil. Nobody could have backed him. Yes, there were talks before Perth कि हाँ वो हार्दिक पांड्या का रोल निभा सकता है जहाँ पे सेम, but the guy's played 4 test matches and he's not going to be dropped for Sydney. मेरे YouTube चैनल में बहुत लोग कह रहे थे कि इसको ड्रॉप करो. I said how can he be dropped? He's really the only positive. Bumrah has been great, but you expect that from Bumrah. KL Rahul may have put doubts in all of our minds before a ball was bowled, but you know what he's done. We didn't know what this guy could do. I can say with my hand on heart, I've never seen him play a red ball match on TV or any streaming. I've only seen him in one IPL season. Uske basis par doubt rahega ye banda kya kar raha hai. But clearly the confidence gained from playing under Pat Cummins, playing with Travis. I mean, you spent 2.5 months with Pat Cummins and Travis Head, boss. You're going to learn more than 4 seasons playing Ranji, because these guys, they're world champions. They will say things. You might struggle with the accent of certain guys, but what you're taking from these guys. So he came here very confident. He came here through the right channel. He ticked all the boxes to get here. And he has talent. I mean, you know the backstory. His father changed jobs and all that stuff to make him work. He's just another successful story of this great country that produces players. He's got defense. That check drive he played off Nathan Lyon, which beat Pat Cummins in mid-off. Boss, ऐसे शॉट मारोगे भाई, आप तो बहुत खेलोगे. ये शॉट और कोई नहीं मार रहा है इस पूरे टीम में. And it's a tough role, like we've discussed. Most times he's walked in, barring Perth, second innings. नीतीश रेड्डी जब भी क्रीज पे आए तो टॉप ने तो रहता था, फिर फैला दिया. एक समय पे लगता है कि टीम शायद 180 तक नहीं पहुंच पाएगी. 180 अगर पहुंची है 3 बार तो इस बंदे की बदौलत है. Again, he's got to that strange phase where 40, 41. Let's hope he gets to a 50. I think Tosbai will be the happiest that he gets to a 50. 3-4 बार तो बोल चुके हैं. I wish he got a 50. आज भाई, hopefully वो 50 आ जाए, because you need to take positives. धोनी के टाइम पे जब ये 4-0 हारे थे तो एक मैच में विराट कोहली ने 100 मारा. We all said, boss, यहाँ तो ना द्रविड़ चले, ना सहवाग चले, ना लक्ष्मण चले, ना कोई नहीं, तेंदुलकर. पर एक बंदे ने तो लाज बचाई 100 मार के. We're a country obsessed with milestones. We need one guy to walk away. हाँ यार, अपने लड़के ने कुछ किया. Jaiswal did it, but we've seen Jaiswal. He was an unknown commodity, and I'm so glad. I was doubting him whether he'll be able to do much, but he's been very, very, very good. Probably one of the first names on the team sheet now when you play overseas. India, they're going to struggle to fit him in regularly, but very, very good player. Yeah. I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, absolutely, and many fans out there, they are so happy for him. They are rooting for him. Taus, your take on Nitish Kumar Reddy and how impressive he has been with the bat in hand in this series?
I mean, I won't be tired talking about him. It's, I think, at the age of 22 that maturity comes in. He's a special player. I mean, you won't see him like a Rishabh Pant who's got those extraordinary shots. You won't see him like a naturally gifted Rohit Sharma, lazy elegance. You won't see a Virat Kohli thing. This guy is different. This guy's strength is maturity, the experience, the thing. Despite being 22, I mean, you hardly see people of 22 playing with head on shoulders. I mean, he can be flashy. He can try to impress people. वो चाहे तो यार रोहित शर्मा को अभी अभी तो एक कोशिश कर सकते कि यार मैंने तो इतना 40s किया, अब मैं ट्राई करूंगा लंबा बड़े बड़े शॉट्स खेल के इम्प्रेस करूंगा, ये वो. but he stuck to his ground. That is what brings him. That is what teaches, you know, a lot of senior players कि यार आपको क्रिकेट कैसे खेलना है. या इट्स अ डिफरेंट मैटर कि यार बॉल थोड़ा इजी हो जाता है, विकेट थोड़ी इजी हो जाती है जब ये बैटिंग करने आते हैं, बट स्टिल इट्स अ लेसन यार. प्लेइंग हिज फर्स्ट टेस्ट सीरीज, प्लेइंग विथ हेड ऑन शोल्डर्स, एक भी गलती गलती आप इनकी बैटिंग में आपको गलती नहीं दिखेगी. गलती नहीं दिखेगी. ऐसा नहीं कि टेस्ट क्लासिकल बैट्समैन है जहां पर कॉपी बुक ड्राइव कर रहे हैं या एक पुल कर रहे हैं, बट वो डिसिप्लिन के साथ खेल रहे हैं जो एग्जैक्टली चाहिए रहता है टेस्ट क्रिकेट खेलने के लिए. एंड दैट इज समथिंग व्हाट हैज इम्प्रेस्ड मी अबाउट दिस गाय, वेदर टेकिंग ऑन लियोन. आई मीन एक बड़ा सीरीज जहां पर मिचेल स्टार्क, पैट कमिंस और लायन जैसे प्लेयर्स हैं, वहां पर आके आप उनको बता रहे हो. He is not even like Sam Konstas. I mean, 19-year-old. He was not getting his shots. That's why he played those shots in desperation out of Bumrah, and that is why he got lucky. ये बंदा तो आते ही स्ट्रेट बैट खेल रहा है. स्ट्रेट बैट खेलना मतलब दिखाना कि यार मैं बचपन से क्रिकेट को इतना इंपॉर्टेंस देता हूँ और सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन को इतना इंपॉर्टेंस देता हूँ कि मेरे लिए टीम महत्व रखती है rather than my my instincts, rather than my God gifted blessings या जो भी मुझे मिला है. This banda has come out with those straight classical drives, and he's not afraid of coming up with these kind of shots. It is not very often that like मैं desperate हूँ ऋषभ पंत की तरह मैं ऐसे ही मारूंगा. नहीं, मुझे बॉल मिलेगी तो मारूंगा. हाँ, कहीं गलती होती है, वो गलती होती है 40s में आके, जहां पर आपको कोशिश करना है कि यार थोड़ा अपने लिए भी खेलें, थोड़ा माइलस्टोन्स भी करें. और वो माइलस्टोन्स का मुझे लगता है कि दैट इज समथिंग दैट, सी माइलस्टोन इज नॉट, टेस्ट क्रिकेट में माइलस्टोन्स इंपॉर्टेंट इसलिए होता है क्योंकि इट स्टार्ट्स अफेक्टिंग मेंटली. इट्स नॉट जस्ट अबाउट यार मेरा 100 हो गया, मेरा 50 हो गया. सामने वाले को भी इफेक्ट करता है यार ये 50 कर लिया बंदा, अब ये 100 के लिए जाएगा. तो दैट हेल्प्स द टीम. दैट्स व्हाई इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड आल्सो अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट कि नंबर्स start coming in. He could have got multiple 50s, yeah, several 50s here. Maybe hundreds could have converted, but then he'll learn. At the age of 22, this guy is showing maturity compared to a lot of legends out there. Uh, what to say? What to say? This guy's a
Yeah,
future.
absolutely, and he could have scored 100. But Jamie, as we talked in the morning live, that is he batting down the order? वो अपनी पोजीशन से नीचे बैट कर रहे हैं. Should he bat up the order? क्योंकि कमेंट्स भी आ रहे हैं. नंदना अप्पू Amir is saying Nitish Kumar Reddy should be batting up the order at 5. He is technically so good. Hopefully, he scores a century. So, is he a number 5 batter? Can you, take a gamble and put him at number 5 or number 6 for that matter, and give him some more time with the bat in hand because he is your most assured batter in this series so far?
I think if we're going to answer the question, we have to look beyond this Australia tour. क्योंकि ये नहीं खेलेंगे सिडनी में, ये मैक्सिमम 7 तक जाएंगे. We have to look at the next time India plays Test cricket, which is 7 months away. 5 Test matches in England, right? In England, will a seam bowling all-rounder who bowls 5-7 overs a day, will he bat at number 5? No. Can he bat? Yes. But you have to look at what is I don't know who asked the question, whoever asked the question. You tell me what is your probable 11 for that first Test match next July against England. Let's assume Rohit Sharma nahi rahenge, theek hai? Jaiswal will go there. Probably KL Rahul. I don't see them going for a second opener. They'll probably open with KL Rahul. We assume Shubman Gill bats 3, and the good faith that Virat Kohli has in this multiverse, he'll probably still be batting at 4. You're going to have one spinner, and then you're going to have 3 frontline seamers, and Nitish Reddy plays as your 4th seam option.
Yeah.
If you were Hardik Pandya level who's bowling 12 overs per day, you would say, nah, you keep him at number 7. But looking at the potential 11, I don't see him batting at number 5. Then you say, chalo, this guy's talking rubbish. He's good enough. India में अब अश्विन के ना जाने से you need a second all-rounder. But जब तक जडेजा है, जब तक excuse me, Washington Sundar hai, in India on largely turning tracks, they will get preference. Rishabh Pant is not going anywhere. आज के बच्चों वाली बकवास शॉट के बाद he's not going anywhere. So unless you make drastic calls and you reshuffle the whole top 6, how does Nitish Reddy get into the top 6? I agree with you. He should be batting higher. But number 5, logically, unless you take tough calls, you throw out Virat Kohli, you throw out Rohit Sharma, you tell Shubman Gill you're not good enough, it's not going to happen. We've all discussed how we feel that Shubman Gill's actual future is probably at number 4 post विराट कोहली. लेकिन जब तक विराट कोहली है, नंबर 4 को कोई छू नहीं सकता. 5 पे ऋषभ पंत ने बड़े बड़े कारनामे किए हैं. KL Rahul technically in the selectors' minds is still your number 6. So I'm just going by the way Indian cricket is thinking. They're saying यार इसको 7-8 पे खिलाओ. And that's the truth. I'm sorry if you like it or you don't.
I
Yeah,
have a
thoughts. Yeah.
wild thought over here. I have a wild thought over here. See, he doesn't bowl much. He doesn't bowl like 5 to 6 overs, right? So he's got the technique. He's got the class. If we try, I mean, it's too harsh. Maybe it's too. I'm being too impatient. This guy can bat higher up the order at number 3, which is needed right now. I mean, unless you get a guy who's got massive runs like Mushir Khan, who's playing at number 3 for Mumbai. But this guy has got the skills, he's got the patience, he's got the maturity at the age of 22. And if you try to juice in that, maybe experiment in a couple of games, maybe not even I would say international cricket, maybe domestic cricket, maybe the BCCI can ask Andhra Pradesh higher up the order, somewhere at number 3, number 4, because this guy has the potential. He's not even bowling those 10, 20 overs like how Hardik would bowl. I mean, putting all the energy and then there is no energy left for to bat out there, bat longer, create those shots. This guy has the patience. This guy has got the skills. This guy can play copybook, and this guy can is not scared of the opponents, whoever it is, whether it's Australian. So this is something that we can try experimenting. Obviously it will be, but it's this guy, it's up to him whether he wants to accept the challenge of batting higher up the order. He would accept it readily. Who won't, yeah, who won't, with this kind of challenge coming up, batting higher up in the for Team India? I would say, are we looking for a number 3? This guy can be one. They can try, maybe starting from domestic Ranji Trophy. If not, somewhere 4-5 is something. But they should keep him because he's special. Yeah, he's special. You hardly get these kind of batters in this era when T20 cricket is dominating. With patience, uh, with a strong mentality, and a great technique.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I do agree higher up the order, but I think 3 is too high for him. It's a good gamble to take, but just made his debut in this series. So this is actually a very interesting take, though. I would love if our viewers can, give their opinion on this. We have quite a few comments here. The match will start soon in the next 7 to 8 minutes. Uh, Ujjwal More is saying, although I'm not a Gill fan, they were so desperate to bring Gill in when he was injured. Now he was first to go. Jamie, does it now does it in hindsight, does it feel like it's unfair on Shubman Gill because और भी run नहीं आ रहे और भी batters run नहीं मार रहे, just to accommodate Rohit as an opener you pushed Rahul at 3, you push Gill out of the team, play an extra spinner. Unfair on Shubman Gill, should he have been given a longer rope, especially on pitches like these, क्योंकि पहले 3 matches में tough pitches थी batting के लिए. On these pitches he could have scored a good 70-80, at least not 100.
Yeah, I mean, we've already discussed this in the pre-show and then on day one. But जब तक आप रोहित शर्मा को झेल रहे हो तो किसी ना किसी को तो sacrifice करना पड़ेगा. तो it's unfair, but very obvious that this was going to happen. So yeah.
Yeah. Malam Singh is saying silly cricket from India again. Flat pitch पे चलते फिरते भी run बन जाएंगे, but Indian batters को आदत नहीं है उसकी. Absolutely, Malam. This is something that we have been discussing since the beginning of this live. Ujjwal Morea, well, it's about luck and results. Had Konstas been out playing that shot, whole Australia would have been after him. Uh, Actually, not उनका debut match है, तो this is, and they knew what he brought, what he brings to the table, and that's why he played. Uh, Nomad Tibet is saying honestly, I wouldn't mind giving a long rope for Gill. Senior players should go, and it's time to rebuild. Absolutely, Nomad. This is what we have been discussing, as Jamie said. Ujjwal Morea, Jamie Bhai, I already said Rohit's form and docile approach is rubbing off on the team. This is also something that we have discussed, Ujjwal, about Rohit, about India's batting form collectively. Ujjwal also says that experience is overrated in cricket. It's about game awareness and grit. And then there's Mandeep who says, I will say one thing, Cummins is a nightmare of Team India. वो captain India को नीचे रखता है हमेशा. Absolutely, Pat Cummins. I think with that Rishabh Pant dismissal is pretty clear. what kind of a captain Pat Cummins is, and he is a very smart thinker. But the match is about to start. I'd like to know one thing from both of you, Jamie and Taus. India is still 31 runs away from follow on, so वो तो दिख रहा है कि follow on तो नहीं होगा hopefully. Cricket is a funny game, but still follow on तो नहीं होगा. जेमी, फॉलो ऑन का तो 31 है, लेकिन इंडिया ट्रेल बाय 230. यहाँ से 100-110 रन भी आते हैं, तो 120 की ट्रेल के साथ इफ इंडिया पुट्स ऑस्ट्रेलिया टू बैट अगेन, व्हाट शुड बी इंडियाज प्लान हियर? मतलब 100-120 रन ऑस्ट्रेलिया को दे के कैन दे होप टू बंडल आउट ऑस्ट्रेलिया अंडर 200 एंड देन go for a 250-300 chase on a pitch like this?
No, yeah, the game is over. There's no way India's coming back in this match. Rishabh Pant's terrible shot has been the topic of the day, uncalled for. Jaddu was, the moment Nathan Lyon came on, you saw that this is a different Nathan Lyon we've seen. He looked like a threat from the first over. तो उन्होंने जड्डू को लिया. यार देखो यहाँ से again, if Nitish Reddy, I wish him well, but is he going to get a big 100 from here? Highly unlikely, because इसके बाद कोई नहीं है, you know. It's going to be very, very tough. They're still so far away, man. There's only 3 wickets. Can 3 wickets put up 200 runs? मुश्किल है यार. As sporting as this Melbourne pitch is, हो नहीं पाएगा यार. Avoid the follow on and then see what happens. Match गया.
Yeah. Taus, your thoughts on this?
नहीं, आई थिंक दे वोंट बी लुकिंग एट द नंबर्स राइट नाउ कि यार हमको इतना टारगेट है, इतना करना है. बैट आउट करो, ट्राई करो, कोशिश करो, जितना लंबा खींच सको. मे बी अ सेशन, obviously it's easier said than done. I mean, they won't be. Nitish Reddy doesn't have partners, but they are, यहाँ पर कैप्टन नहीं बोलेगा या गौतम गंभीर नहीं बोलेंगे कि यार दिस इज द टारगेट, 110 रन है, 120 है, 30 रन है, एंड फॉलो ऑन. ट्राई करो फॉलो ऑन अवॉइड करने का, and try to bat as long as possible. Otherwise, so yeah, definitely match is gone, yaar. I mean, they will come and put up another 100, 150. उधर ही खत्म हो जाएगा. But I would say the batting is still easier. You may never know, like one good innings from here and there. Maybe a Rohit Sharma. You never know. Suddenly, एक मैच बचाने के लिए, अपनी इज्जत बचाने के लिए, he comes out with like a, and then goes on to make 100 and saves the match.
That's exactly what the fans are hoping. Nomad saying Australia will not put India to follow on. Absolutely, 31 runs है, वो situation भी नहीं आएगी. Ujjwal, how can India team ball out Australia under 200 only Bumrah? Absolutely, से बुमराह के साथ वो 200 भी मुश्किल है. Well, the match has started. Washington Sundar and Nitish Kumar Reddy are batting, still 31 runs away from follow on. Thank you so much, Jamie. Thank you so much, Taus, for connecting with us. Thank you so much to all our viewers. Do subscribe to the Cricket Next YouTube channel. We'll see you at the Stumps Live, hopefully with some good news from the Indian team. Until then, do take care of yourself and enjoy the match.